Aloha and welcome to Remote Promote. For those of you joining us for the first time, Remote Promote is a project that was created with the intention of supporting business owners and entrepreneurs with the online communities, and that the online communities would be surprised and delighted at the talents and treasures that they find here. So today, it is my honor and pleasure to introduce to you Joel Holc. Welcome, Joel, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. It's a privilege to be with you.
Oh, likewise. So those of you meeting Joel for the first time, he's an energy awareness coach and an emerging author in the healing arts. He recently wrote a book, The Eggshell Effect, where it reveals the story of how he discovered the source of his lifetime of illness and how he powerfully transformed his health beyond the limitations set forth by him by the conventional medical establishment. In his book and his work with his clients, he creates a space for others to become self-aware in a way that enables them to tap into their energy source, a source that empowers them to choose freely throughout their life's journey. He discovered his approach to self-healing while battling a severe autoimmune disease, one that had conventional medical practitioners diagnose him with a lifetime in a wheelchair. And his transformation is based around the altering of his lifestyle, which includes a plant-based diet, spiritual awareness and connection, and emotional growth. So exciting journey, Joel, and I'm so delighted that you have this book. I'm looking forward to getting it and reading it myself.
Thank you. It's exciting. It's been a long journey to get here with the book, and it's just definitely was worth it.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, can you share with us what is it that you do, and clearly the inspiration behind it is that we just shared about that, but what is it that you do and what problem do you solve for your clients?
So first of all, I've been an entrepreneur throughout all my life. Even right now, I run multiple businesses, but the one that is really close to my heart and really make me getting up in the morning excited, it's the Eggshell Effect movement, and it's the book that I've been writing for almost 5 years now. And really what I help people is my commitment when I work with somebody, that when we're done working, that they can freely choose their life. And people really living life, so I do what they want, but most of us really don't. I mean, we're just in a reaction after reaction after reaction after reaction. We're very rarely freely choosing what we want to do in our life. So this is my commitment, and this is impacting every area of our life. I myself being an entrepreneur, so I can relate to entrepreneur people, but it's applied to anybody. If the person have a boss, or if it does not have a boss, having a relationship, don't having a relationship, having a sickness, doesn't have a sickness, wherever we are, we have the ability to freely choose our life. And this is really what my commitment to my clients.
That's awesome. And in this work, Joel, what is it that you say sets you apart in the industry?
So the book is really, it's about my life. And when I actually read the book and actually worked on the book, I realized of how many things in my life really happened. And nothing that I do, I did not went to school for it. I did not, this is something that in one way or another was downloaded to me by my life experience. I experienced so many things in my life that eventually got me to a point that my doctor said, Joel, you will be a handicap. Get ready to live in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. Obviously, it was not a great thing for me to hear, but for about over a year, I actually believed him. And I said, this is how my future looked like. And after a year, there were some events that happened in my life. And I said, I am way too young. This is not how I want to live the rest of my life. And I changed my mind. Now, obviously, it was more than just changing my mind, but it started in changing my mind. So I'm not teaching about a theory that I learned. I'm sharing my experience. And as I share my experience with people, people can relate to their own life and can see and discover their own powers that they have in their own life. For some of them, it's healing themselves from diseases. For some of them is to just rebuild their life. For some of them is to end a relationship, or to start a relationship, to start a business, or to end a business. Whatever it is, there is a lot of energy that's holding us back. And this is basically what I do. I just free up people to choose freely what they want to do.
That's so great. I love that. And it is, a mindset is, I would say it's about 99% is that mindset, and then taking the actions consistent with where your mind has already been set. So I love that. And what successful tips do you have to share with the online communities who are those who are business owners and entrepreneurs?
That we're living one life. We cannot be one person at home and one person at work. How we're doing anything is how we're doing everything. There is no way. I had a client that I worked with that he said, hey, I'm performing on 50% in my business. Can you help me to fix my business? So what we did together is we looked where else in his life is performing at 50%. Because then he was shocked that actually all his life is running on a 50%. So basically what we're doing in one place, this is what we're doing everywhere. So for any business owner that is where you want to be, or they want to grow to a different place and really want to be fulfilled. I mean, there's one thing to make money and there's one thing to do the purpose of our life, why we came to this world in the first place. If we are fulfilling if what we're doing, if we are only making money or we're making money and making a difference. Are we empowering people while we're making money, or are we taking advantage of people while we're making money? And I can speak about it because I have done it all.
Right.
I've done making money and taking advantage of people, and I've making money of actually empowering people. And there's no right or wrong. It's just whatever works for each individual. So what I work with people, and my invitation for anybody here is to really be true to yourself. You do what you're supposed to do. We're only being here for a very short period of time. We're here and we're gone.
That's true. That's so, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's great. And then lastly, you have a special offering for our online communities. Would you like to share about that?
Sure. So my book is literally in the printing shop as we speak. We're finalizing. We're finalizing all the small details right now. I actually launched the pre-order of the book last Monday, and there were already multiple, hundreds and hundreds of books actually was purchased. For anybody that actually will buy the book as a pre-order, they can go to my website, to joelholc.com or the eggsheleffect.com. Anybody that ordered the book through this website, I'd be happy to sign them a personal note and send them the book. Obviously, in about a week from now, the book will be available through Amazon. Obviously, I cannot sign a book if it's coming from Amazon. But if you're ordering the book directly from me, I'd be happy to sign a personal note to anybody that's ordering the book.
Oh, thank you. I'm looking forward to ordering it myself. So we'll include that information in the chat section for those of you that are interested in ordering the book. And again, Joel, thank you for being here. It was delightful having you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yes. And for those of you watching who have a business that are interested in being showcased here, I would love to hear from you. Or if you know somebody that you'd like to see their business showcased here, we would love to hear from you as well. And until next time, aloha.
Aloha.